Alongside Rusty Enzer, I'm Michael Wottreng. Glad you're spending some time with us. 5 total runs in this series so far, all by Tennessee, as the Vols pitching staff has shut out their opponents over the last 25 innings. Georgia hasn't had a runner at third base this entire series. Garrett Stallings has put on a clinic tonight, 74 pitches in the game, allowed just 4 hits, and has retired the last 10 that he's dealt with. He'll deal with 8, 9, and 1 here in the 8th inning of a 2-1 Friday night ball game.
Want to talk about some numbers? Check that out. 4 hits, a walk, 5 punch-outs. Mississippi State is the top hitting team in the Southeastern Conference. They've had 3 base runners since the first inning.
He's been ahead 0-2 7 different times, and again here, and he gets a strikeout. Went down and away with a breaking ball.
I mean, really? You said it best, Michael. It's a pitching clinic by Garrett Stallings. Wow. Pretty good placement right there.
I mean, this Mississippi State offense was as good as there was in the entire country. Second in the nation in hits, 357 of those. First in doubles. 4th in team batting average. 5th in scoring, over 9 runs per game this year. But they have mustered just 4 hits and a run, and Stallings has given up just 1 walk.
Well, what did we talk about at the top? The key to the series was going to be how does Tennessee's pitching handle the SEC's #1 hitting team. And so far the answer, at least in game 1, has been 2 words: Garrett Stallings.
Last weekend, Mississippi State was limited to 13 runs against LSU. They have at least 10 hits in 21 of their 30 games and 12 of their last 15 games. The season low for hits came against UAB. They had just 3. Other than that, their next lowest total is 6. Strike 3 outside corner. Stallings is carving him up right now. 12 in a row retired. 3 straight strikeouts. And now Mangum comes to the plate. A chance for the 3rd time tonight to tie the program record for hits, 334 in his career. Left hand hitting here as he lines it over the leaping glove of Martinez and into left center field, and Mangum ties Jeffrey Ray for the program lead in hits for a career. That's number 335 for the senior.
That's pretty special right there. Pretty special. That guy is a great player. He's been drafted the last couple of years. He was a draft-eligible sophomore in 2017 in the 30th round by the Yankees. The Mets tried to get him last year in the 32nd round. And one of the first things that Chris Lemonis had to do when he took the job was to re-recruit Jake Mangum to come back. Obviously, you don't have any leverage as a 4th-year senior going into the draft, but certainly he's going to be drafted a lot higher than the 30th round.
Well, it's like we talked about. Yeah. You don't get guys that can hit like that.
I mean, the guy, listen, I don't think you can. Can you improve a hitter? Sure. You can't coach a guy up to hit like Mangum. I mean, you can either you got it or you don't. He's got it.
And at the end of the day, he's a baseball player.
Yeah.
We talked about pitchers knowing how to pitch. Well, he's a guy that just flat out knows how to hit. He struck out just 7 times all year long this season.
Hey, Rowdy, you ever been to Toomer's Corner?
And now has 60 hits on the year.
You know, and the thing about it is he's got the track record, like I mentioned. I mean, he's not going to hit 408 as a freshman. Obviously, you're not going to hit 400 every year, but his average has been well above 300 every year he's played in the SEC, and you're seeing some top flight pitching, especially in conference play. I mean, the guy's a player. I like watching him.
He's the active NCAA Division I leader in hits, and in the top 10 in so many other categories. His career batting average entering this game was .366, and he owns a hit in 173 of his 207 career starts. That's 83%.
How about this? As a sophomore in 2017, oh, by the way, he was a relief pitcher. He had 2 wins and a save. Talking about doing it all. Might be driving the bus home, too.
With his second hit tonight, he now has 97 career multi-hit games.
It's a good time to put him in motion right here with 2 strikes. I mean, if he gets thrown out, you got Jordan leading off the 9th inning, who's your 2-hole hitter. Might as well try to steal a base here and get in scoring position.
There he goes. Line drive, center field, base hit. Magnum cuts the corner. At second, he goes to third. And Mississippi State finally has something going here in the 8th inning.
Well, ball a little bit up in the zone. You see that curveball hanging right there. Jordan doesn't miss that one. And now Mississippi State really is in business to tie this game with the guy they want up in Jordan Westberg. Westberg 3rd in the league in average, 4th in slugging, 5th in runs batted in, 2nd in hits, and this is certainly a key RBI situation for the state shortstop.
Well, he also hits the ball harder than anybody else on this roster. 8 of the hardest hit balls that Mississippi State has hit this season have come off of the bat of Jordan Westberg. Hit a ball earlier this season, 112.2 miles per hour off the bat. A great opportunity with a 3-hole batting Westberg, and Tennessee will stick with Stallings here in the 8th. Stallings has 4 wild pitches all year long. Westberg tonight 0 for 3 at the plate. Has 20 hits and 21 RBIs in his last 10 entering this evening. Stallings has been very pitch efficient. If he gets Westberg here, do you stick with him in the 9th?
I would. He certainly earned it if he can get out of this one right here. This is the first time he's really been uncomfortable since the 1st inning, really. Yeah, I take that back. In the 4th, he was a little uncomfortable. Got 3 runners on that inning, although a pickoff helped.
But other than that, retired the side in order in the 2nd, the 3rd, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th, and retired the front 2 here in this 8th inning before Mangum's program record-tying base hit in the 8th. Runners at the corners. The tying run is at 3rd base. All of our scoring came in the opening frame here tonight in the 88th all-time meeting. Stallings has only walked 1 batter in this game. That was a 2-out walk in the 4th inning to Justin Foscue. In fact, this is just the 2nd time in the game he's gone to a 3-ball count. And just the 4th time that he's gone 2 balls or deeper in a count. That talks to about how good he's been here tonight.
That's impressive.
Three and 1 the count with runners at the corners. Westberg fouls one off. 3 and 2. You dial up here if you're Stallings. Do you go to a breaking pitch? Do you go to a fastball up?
He went change up on 3-1. and he's got a good one. Same arm action as a fastball. I don't think you're going to see a fastball here, even though it's a 3-2 count with runners on the corners. I'd throw another changeup again.
Like he went to the changeup, missed downstairs though, and the bases are loaded here with 2 outs in the 8th. This is the second walk of the game. Now Elijah McNamee, who has 2 of the team's 6 hits in the game, and Tony Vitello out of the dugout, and he wants.
Wow.
Looks like Garrett Crochet will be the man that he's going to call upon here in the 8th inning. But what an effort by Garrett Stallings. I think at the beginning of tonight, if you would have said that Stallings could go 7 2/3 of 1-run baseball against the best scoring offense in the SEC, you feel really good about your chances.
Oh, you take it all day long, no doubt, if you're Tony Vitello.